Get ready for an unfiltered dose of reality straight from the streets. Introducing the Ask a Cop podcast on YouTube. Join Daryll Triplett, a seasoned 30-year vet, and Jeff Blair, a no-nonsense 14-year vet, as they dive deep into law enforcement. They're here to break down barriers and answer your burning questions. Curious? Visit askacop.live. Ask a Cop every Thursday at 8 p.m. Subscribe now at askacop.live. It's time to Ask a Cop.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is your boy Daryll Triplett.
I'm Jeff.
I'm Jeff.
My name's Jeff.
This is your boy Daryll Triplett, Jeff Player. We're here on Ask a Cop. You already know what time it is. We're here to answer your unfiltering questions about police. All right. Not about firefighters, not about McDonald's workers. You heard your boy Trump went to
he got hired at McDonald's.
He got hired at McDonald's.
Yeah, he was serving fries.
Everything.
Happy birthday, Kamala. It's like, goddamn, you better get your head back in that window.
He was like, she lied about it, but I'm actually doing it. Hey, I can't be mad at the man, you know.
No, you can't be mad at him.
I mean, think about it.
He's doing his thing.
He's doing his thing. He's running an election.
He's running an election, and that's what it is.
All fears and love and war. So
yeah.
It is what it is. But
I told him he better get his ass back in that window. He done damn near been shot at twice.
Boy, what?
You better get your ass back in that window.
Woo!
Mm-hmm.
But you know, they probably had counter snipers and all up on top of the McDonald's, I'm sure
last time
it was just a free. That's right, it was a damn free fall.
All your fucking AR.
Yeah,
shoot it.
Jesus Christ, man! But they got it together. You see the second one, they started firing on that bad boy before he was even in the office. But anyway, you guys, welcome to the show. We got a good one lined up for you tonight. We missed last Thursday. We missed,
yeah.
And you know, of course, it wasn't my fault.
Oh yeah,
someone else's fault. While we missed it last week.
Well,
I mean,
somebody was moving, and we needed a little extra time. I will call names and point fingers. God damn it.
Well, you know what the thing is, we did move locations. We moved. We're still up north, but we did move to a different studio, a lot better, more spacious and stuff like that. So, welcome to the show. As usual, folks, we're going to bring it to you live. We're going to bring it to you uncut here. We have another incident of officers that's been shot and killed in the line of duty. And like I said, we will always pay tribute to our fallen brothers and sisters. So our producer, we have a new producer on. So where it says chat, you have to, it's already on chat overlay.
I can't see it up here.
Okay. All right. We'll put it on here. But anyway, we're going to give a moment of silence to our fallen comrades. So we just take a moment of silence real quick for 1 minute, and we're going to pay tribute to these heroes. That's what they are, heroes. 1 minute. Okay, folks, and like I said, we will always pay tribute to our fallen heroes. And thank you guys for tuning in on the show. I want you guys to do me a favor, please. Like, subscribe to the channel, and share this damn link. Because what we about to get into today, everybody gonna relate to, especially if you got children. All right,
children.
That's
that Ohio shit. Children.
We say children, okay?
Children.
Children.
No.
Okay.
Where you chilling at?
Where you chilling?
You from deep south? Where you chilling?
Where you chilling?
Where you chilling at?
Okay, so yeah, folks, we got a good one. Everybody like and subscribe, share the link for us, please. We're going to take time to, like I said, recognize our fallen heroes. And you know, I'm sorry, but I just got to say this once again, is that all over the news, your girl's saying that crime is down all over the place. Once again, here we go. Hey, Ramsey, I see everybody coming on in here. What's up, everybody? What's up? Once again, we have 4 more heroes that's fallen.
Yeah.
And crime is still out of control, you know. And I know we will always have crime. That's not what I'm saying.
But I think the biggest link, if you pay attention to
cheers, people,
the employment rate. Cheers, people. Grab your Woodford, grab your sticks. Let's talk. The biggest link to high crime rates is unemployment.
Mm-hmm.
When unemployment rate's high, the crime is high. When unemployment rate is low, crime is low.
Yeah. And my problem that I have, though, is that I know that crime is high. We've been boots on the ground for so long.
Mm-hmm.
We know that crime is high. We know that crime is out of control. But for political reasons, don't twist it and lie to us and say that, oh, crime's not out of control. Crime as low as it's been in 50 years.
But you know they have to say that.
Well, they don't have to.
Because there are dumbasses that believe every word they say.
But it's an integrity issue. It's an integrity issue. I know.
And that's why, you know, when we talk about this, and you guys that are watching, I mean, you guys know where at least where both of us stand. I mean, you know, when you have a politician running versus somebody that's not a politician, you know, it's different.
I mean, both of them are politicians.
Well, I guess now
but one is playing off the backs of police officers who are going out there saving lives and putting their lives on the line, and you're taking their deaths and turning it into a political stunt when one's not.
Well, not even a political stunt, because they're not even counting it.
Right.
We have 4 other officers here right now that have died in the line of duty, but let them tell it, crime is down.
But all time in 50 years. Are you kidding me? Okay. All right. Right quick, guys. We got to go. Y'all know what time it is.
Y'all, congratulations on the new studio.
Oh, thank you. Yes.
So we moved. We got a new studio.
We did. Yes. We're doing it. Yeah. We're trying to do it.
Congratulations to you.
Well, thank you.
Congratulations, bro. Yes.
Yeah.
You.
No.
I was like,
yeah. Both of us. Yeah. Ramsey said, let's go. Mm-hmm. Ramsey, we dragging a little bit today, bro. We just moved into this new studio. But anyway, we're going to pay some bills real quick. We're going to be right back. And when we come back, we're going to jump right into this thing. Okay. All right, let's go. Let's pay some bills here.
With over 50 years of experience and a perfected 100% American-made manufacturing process, Tallman Pools sets the standard for excellence in fiberglass pools, spas, and tanning ledges. That's right, our pools aren't just pools, they're works of art. Meticulously crafted to bring beauty, relaxation, and endless enjoyment to your backyard. And when it comes to quality, Tallman Pools doesn't cut corners. Ready to take the plunge? Contact Tallman Pools today at 770-478-2257 or shoot us an email at contactus@tallmanpools.com. Visit us at 8993 Tara Boulevard, Jonesboro, Georgia 30236. Tallman Pools, where luxury meets craftsmanship.
I love that part. It cuts off on it all the time. Where luxury meets craftsmanship, people. Okay, we're back. So next, what we're going to do, guys, you already know what time it is. Everybody, share the link. Let's get some more people in here, because trivia is coming up next, and we got some good ones for you. I want to make a disclaimer.
I'm totally blind to this because I don't know what's coming up.
I don't. Yeah, I got to make a disclaimer, folks.
What's the disclaimer?
So we're having trouble with our vendor getting our T-shirts. All right, we're looking for a new vendor.
Oh yeah.
But we are keeping track of everybody now. The people who have won the T-shirts already, your orders are already in. The problem is the vendors are taking forever.
Yeah.
So it's just something we just got to work through. So bear with us. We're not going anywhere. You already know.
We end up switching because they just couldn't come through. So
right.
You know, we're going to go with a local vendor so that they're right here. We can get them. We can do our thing and keep it moving.
So pour up one, have a drink, light up your sticks.
Yes.
And we're going to get into this thing with the trivia question. All right. So, all right, let's go with the trivia question. Go ahead. Let's go do the first one here.
All right.
Okay.
What is a Citizens Police Academy? A program that educates community members about police operations and the criminal justice system. B, a training program for new police recruits. Or C, a disciplinary school for troubled youth.
Okay.
Which one do you guys think?
A, B, or C, y'all? Y'all see them up there. All right. What is the Citizens Police Academy? Oh, you know I know what that is.
That's a tough one. I don't know.
You don't know? You wouldn't. According to some people. Okay. What is the Citizens Police Academy? A program that educates the community members about police operation. Okay, we got an A in the criminal justice system. B, a training program for new police recruits. C, a disciplinary school for troubled youth.
Yeah, you've been in.
I've been in that one. I've been to C Academy before. All right, we got A, we got B, we got A. Okay. I'm certain it should be A. We got another A. We got another A. Okay. All right. Drum roll, please.
What we got?
The correct answer is A.
Could the producer have made it any easier?
Could he?
I did know that. Could have.
Well, it could have been. It could have been a school for the badass kids. Yeah, you know. Who knows? Okay. All right. Yeah. It's the Citizens Police Academy program to educate community members about police operations in the criminal justice system. And y'all let me know if I'm talking too loud because these new microphones that we got are very sensitive.
Well, you always talk loud.
I do.
You always talk like you're deaf.
Well, it's probably because I'm probably going deaf.
You probably are. You're old enough. I'm
not that old. Okay. All right. Let's go on to the next question here.
Next question. What you got?
Okay. What is the importance of culture awareness training for police officers? Oh, that's a good one. What is the importance of culture awareness training for police officers?
So let's define cultural awareness first, though.
Okay.
If the people don't know what cultural awareness is, I guess you could say it's being aware of different cultures, the way different people talk, the way their things they do in their culture, versus what we have to do as police officers.
Especially if you're working inner city.
Yeah.
If you're working in a city, in bigger cities, like in the metro Atlanta area here, we're sort of the melting pot, the West Coast, LA, New York City, stuff like that. This is very, very big because you have so many different cultures that you're dealing with on a daily basis that, that culture awareness is very, very important. Okay. So, letter A, I didn't say number A this time. Letter A.
Normally he does.
Yeah, I know. It reduces, I like this one. It reduces paperwork for the officer.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm going with A.
Yeah. B, it increases officer salaries. I'm going with B. C, it helps officers to understand and respect the diverse backgrounds of the communities that they serve.
Listen, I'm going with A. Let me tell you why. When you got Jose that can't speak English, he's like, hey. Don't talk to him. We ain't got time to do no paperwork. I'm just kidding you.
He's an idiot. Okay, yes, of course he's kidding. What? Well, no, he's not.
No, I'm not.
He's done it before.
Yeah. Jose, you know what? Don't even worry about it, man. Go ahead on, man. You good.
Look, Pito, English, Pito. Go ahead. Just be careful.
Just be careful next time. You killed 3 people.
You ran over 3 people.
You ran over 3 people, including the baby. Jesus Christ.
Jesus. Just wash those tires off and get on with it. Okay, which one is it, folks? A, B, or C?
Desiree said B. Really?
B? It increases officers' salaries. Okay, I like that, Desiree. And it reduces paperwork for officers. We got C.
B. Trivia says C. Yes.
And we don't have no A's up here.
We have no A's.
All right, no A's up here at all. Okay.
Y'all should say that.
Okay, all right, let's get on with it here. Drum roll, please. The correct answer is C. It helps officers understand and respect diverse backgrounds in the community.
Trivia got both of those.
Yeah.
Good job, bro.
Yeah.
Good job.
So does he get one shirt or two? That trivia, what do you want? One shirt or two? I guess you won twice.
One shirt or two.
Or,
I mean, you just really want one. I mean, what are you gonna do with two? I mean,
he's gonna wear them on separate days.
You put one on the dog. We could try to get one.
Use Jeff's face for the dog. Yeah. Okay. That's how we do that one.
All right. What is how many years has Jeff served in law enforcement? That's a good question.
2? No.
Zero.
Okay. A, 14 years. B, 2 years. He acts like it.
Or
C, 23 years. Oh
shit! I'm 25 years old, so that tells you guys.
Oh yeah, right. You whoosh. Yeah. Okay, which one do y'all think? Whoosh.
Whoosh.
W. Whoosh.
W-U-S-H.
Yeah.
That's
whoosh.
Ohio shit right
that
there.
Is. You whoosh.
You whoosh.
Okay. How many years of judge? Okay, Desiree says A. Oh, A. Okay, we got an A. Okay, that's all we got. We got
an A.
Oh,
somebody says I would choose
14. Okay. All right. Another one. Desiree says A. Ramsey says A. Oh wow, what is this here? Y'all must have
pay attention to the intro.
Yeah, y'all must have paid attention to the damn intro.
Look at you,
boy. Y'all, hey, look at these listeners, boy. Look at these people.
We got 2,600 in here already.
Good Lord.
Then with the trivia.
We
got Sync Interact says A. Okay.
All right. Lisa, do you see that 2,615 viewers? The correct answer is A.
A.
Who was our winner on that? It was Desiree, I believe.
Desiree.
Can you pull up Desiree, producer?
Desiree.
Can you click on Desiree and pull up Desiree? Let's see if she knows how to do this. Let's see here. Oh. Let me see. Oh, I got it. There it is. Okay, I know how to do it now. Okay. Yeah, you did it? Okay, all right. All right, Desiree is the correct answer. Okay, all right, go ahead. We can go on to the next one.
Oh, we got another 23. What is it? 23 is too old for a young man like Jeff. That is exactly right.
Okay. 23 is too old for. Okay, now, really important, guys. All right, hold on. Contest winners, you got 7 days. 7 days to email info@askacop.live.
Info@askacop.
Okay, so my winners, you got 7 days to email us with your address, your shirt size, and we'll be sure to get shirts out to you. Okay, all right. Now let's get on into the man. I tell you, we got one hell of a show today. Now this is about, everybody knows this is about disrespectful police, citizens, and kids. Now, I have a special relationship with children. Okay? I've got 10 of them.
I don't. I hate them all. I have a philosophy.
Get them pregnant and leave them.
Damn.
I'm telling you a secret.
Jesus Christ.
Not kids. Jesus, no.
Not P. Diddy?
No. Oh, my God. Not P. Diddy. No.
Why not?
Well, you got baby oil.
Everybody else
got baby oil. Jesus. Okay. So this one here is about disrespectful police, civilians, and kids. So this is very, very important.
So it's everybody, like disrespectful police, disrespectful citizens, and disrespectful kids.
Because I believe one thing here, in order, thank you, in order to gain respect, I think it's something that's earned. Just because I got a badge and a gun on, that does not necessarily mean that you're going to give me respect. Huh? And vice versa. Just because you're a citizen and you may be doing something wrong or something like that, that in some officers' minds, it doesn't necessarily mean they're going to give you respect.
Yeah.
And then kids, I think we should just line them up and just all give them one good swat, one good time. Just everybody in the world just takes a swat.
One of my Facebook friends asked the other day, like, what the question that she asked was, what did we get back in the day that kids don't get now?
An ass whooping.
And that was the most famous answer in there, was an ass whooping.
Yep.
But
an ass whooping.
Yeah. So we talk about kids, talk about civilians.
And they've taken prayers out of school and stuff like that. Now, I don't want to get too much in politics and stuff like that, y'all, but that's the difference between now, 2024, and when we were growing up.
In the 90s.
Right. The 70s.
Well, me, I grew up in the 90s.
You're young.
Yeah.
In the 70s, we got our ass kicked if we didn't do what our parents say or an adult said.
Same in the 90s, bro. I remember going outside. Listen, I'll tell you a story. I remember going outside and we walking down the street and we just cussing up a storm. We had no idea that one of the neighbors is listening to us.
Oh.
Well, she calls my mom.
Oh.
So we get home because we have to check in like every 2 to 3 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we go inside and we get our ass beat.
Mm-hmm.
Well, somebody done called my mom and told her that they heard us walking up the street cussing.
Just cussing.
And she said it looked like Jeffrey and Anthony. Beat our ass and then told us to get out and go back and play.
Did you have glasses at the time?
No, I didn't. I started wearing glasses in high school.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Okay,
much. I was going to say you can't miss those.
Can't miss those.
All right. Thank you guys for tuning on in. We're at 3,556 streams right now, guys. Yeah. So please keep sharing, everybody. Okay. So we're going to get into it now. Now, on this next video that we're about to see, you're going to see why we sort of chose this video to come up. This is I'll set the stage for you. This is a domestic violence call that an officer goes to here in Georgia, okay? And it goes from already bad to worse, and you'll see what I'm talking about in a minute here. Okay, go ahead and roll the clip.
2024. Officers responded to a domestic dispute between a mother and her daughter.
Fairman, please.
Yes.
What's going on?
I called y'all before because she was beating on the garage outside, and it just blew up from there. So it's been verbal back and forth between both of us. I did snatch that thing off her wall in her room because I told her you gotta go because I can't. Her dog has destroyed the house. I gotta pay for that. The bills are mounting, stuff that I gotta cover. And so I really just want her to go. Like, I think she's upstairs and stuff.
So what happened today is just arguments?
It's just arguments, and she's just been throwing stuff.
Okay, well, your mom called.
All stuff.
I mean, I'm not your enemy, okay? I'm here to help.
What you saying?
Who you on the phone with?
Don't worry about it.
So what's going on, man? Who you on the phone with?
Don't worry about it.
I'm here to help you. Like, why are you
miserable?
Okay, but I didn't do anything to you.
Hey, hold up for 1 second. Just 1 second, please. As you can see, okay, all fairness.
Well, she's upset.
The girl's upset.
And she's a teenager.
Okay, I think she's 13, 14 years old, they say, or something like that in here. But as you can see, she's not acting like no teenager. She's acting like a full-grown adult here, is what you're about to see here.
Yeah.
Okay? Well, all right, go ahead.
I didn't ask for your help. That email. I don't want to hear that.
From
like you get dinner over other people's
Yes,
ass. That's why you still stuck where you at.
That's all. We don't want to hear all that. We don't want to hear all that. No, because this is your fault too. This is your fault too. No, it's our fault.
You keep bringing up that law degree, but what lawyer job you got? Nothing. A situation like this in the black community is always the mother. Mothers are their daughters' biggest haters. Just don't touch me. Don't touch me.
Come on.
Get off me. Get off me.
Come on, Rachel. Listen, if that door hit me, you won't go to the jail. So I need you to calm and control. I don't have to. You need to control your actions.
All right. So what you don't know is this video runs just about 45 minutes. That the producers has cut it down to the main parts of it. But someone said common. Is that what that says?
Common. Yeah.
Who?
Joy said calm down. And then she said common. Like
yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's normal with the bullshit.
So this video was almost an hour long, and we had to cut it down because we were not going to sit here no hour to dissect this whole video. And someone said, shaking my head, you damn right, and it's going to get worse. but this little girl right here, and I call it an enabler. I call Pawpaw what she called her grandpa is an enabler because apparently there's something going on with her and mom don't fall too far from the tree too. Go ahead and run it.
This is mom don't fall too far.
Okay, shut up your mouth. That's all I'm here. I'm not here to bother you. Stop. Put it down. Cause you're gonna hurt if just put it down. Please put that down. Cause I don't want you to hurt yourself, and I don't want to get hurt either.
I'm not gonna hurt you.
If the glass breaks and this,
I got a really good question. Even if there's officers in here, so in a situation like this, because if this was an adult, so here's the question: if this was an adult, we would not allow this adult to ramble like she's doing. You see, she's all over the place. She's in bags over here. She's moving stuff. She's in the closet. An adult, we would not allow an adult to do that. Because why wouldn't we?
Safety reasons.
Because if they come out with a gun or pull a gun from up under something, we would not let them move around. But this being a juvenile, how will we handle that situation?
So
how would you handle that situation?
So here's the thing. That's an excellent question. And at some point, you'll have to just handle it regular. You'll have to take the fact that she's a juvenile out of your mind and that she's a child out of your mind, and you have to handle it accordingly within reason.
But
now,
how?
I say within...
How? In that situation, do you pull her out the room where she's not reaching for something? Because right now, if you touch her, she's going to go off.
Well, she's going to go off. Right. So on at this point, the guy's trying to be cool with her. And I would have probably far been... uncool with her by this time
because we've been in those situations before.
Because she could easily pull out a weapon, she could pull out a knife. She's clearly in distress. I would have gotten her out of that room, into the car with Pawpaw or whatever, and down the street. You can come and get your stuff later.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Pull up Desiree, please. Desiree had something at the bottom right there. Desiree said, what did Desiree say?
She said,
"Oh hell no! That child has no discipline in her." What does that say? Adolescence. So she's off the chain. Yeah, she is off the chain. You're right, Desiree. She's off the freaking chain.
Lucy.
What does Lucy say?
She has no home training. You damn right, Lucy.
None. Well, but you got to think about something, Lucy. It can't fall too far from mama.
Well, if
she's acting like that.
Now, Atkins said it. He said, I thought the grandpa was being kind to her, yet she ain't yielding.
Oh, she's not yielding at all.
I agree, and she's probably not going to yield. No, at this point, she don't give a fuck.
Because she's done this so many times before, and grandpa's come, and she's acted crazy, and there's one point in this thing, I don't know if it's on her now, she's like, they're like, why are you acting like, because I'm mad. Okay, who cares if you're mad?
If you're mad, bitch, come
Nobody cares who if you're mad or not.
And this right here is what I could guarantee you guys, this child has never received an ass whooping a day in her life. Because to this day, my sister is 45 years old. She's older than me. If my mom says, be quiet and listen to me, my sister will be quiet and listen.
Absolutely.
Because my mother beat the entire hell out of us.
Those children lack home training guys. That's right. I agree with you 100%. This is what happens when you take discipline out of schools, when you take discipline out of the homes, when you lock parents up for simply spanking their kids, which in Georgia, you can still spank your kids as long as you're not abusing them and all that other stuff. So this is what happens. They become fearless. They become fearless.
They don't care about nothing.
Right.
That's elderly abuse. What's elderly abuse?
Did you talk to the way that she's talking to her grandfather?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, go ahead and roll it.
It hits me in the eye, hits you in the eye.
It's not breaking.
Okay, but can I have it, please? Thank you.
I'm not leaving without my dog.
Now,
I'm not closing the doors.
Now, hold on one second. I want to tell you something, guys. So this is where I want you to pay attention at. So I'll set the stage for you. She is wanting her dog. Now, mom done bought the dog, but it's her dog. So she wants the dog. Mom's like, no, you're not taking the dog with you. All right. And so about this time, she came back in the house about 3 or 4 other times and throwing things around, throwing TVs, tearing up the bathroom, throwing pictures off the walls and stuff like that. So this is the final time. Finally, this officer's like, okay, she's not coming back in here no more. And now this time he means it because he says it 22,000 other times and didn't mean it. And then now this time he means it. Okay.
So, right, so Lucy says, nope. Not in my lifetime. If I acted like her, my mom would have knocked my teeth out. Me and you both.
That's right. That's right.
Ain't no way.
And that's what needs to happen to this little girl too.
But that's what's lacking. And somebody said, "Fuck them kids." That is my philosophy.
Who the hell is that?
That is my philosophy.
Earl.
Listen. Fuck them kids, my kids, your kids. Fuck them all.
Hey,
because they ain't shit.
I feel you on that. And when you see stuff like that, this is what make you say that. Fuck those damn kids. I say that all the time.
Yeah.
My wife be like, hey, what about, I'm like, hey, fuck those kids. All right, let's go. Kids. Let's go. We out of here.
I'm hungry. Let's go get something to eat. What about the kids?
Fuck those kids. I'm going to make me a rap song say, fuck those kids coming straight from the underground.
Yeah, fuck those kids.
Okay, go ahead and roll it.
I'm about to close the door.
Here we go.
She ain't come back in this house.
What happened? Break up there.
She pushed over it was a printer or something.
Oh.
All right.
A little demon again.
Grab your stuff.
My dog.
You're not going back in.
Stop touching me. Gracie.
Right. You know what?
Stop. Stop. I'm trying to get my dog. Get my dog. Get the
You trying to fight me? You trying to fight me?
Yeah.
I'm about to pick this off from you. In the face.
I'm about to change you. All right. I'm about to change you. You better turn around. No, I'm not playing. She's not playing in my face. Turn around. Step back. Turn around. Behind your back. Turn around. Put your hands behind your back. All right.
No.
Turn around.
Turn around.
We're not playing with you. Sarah, step back. I ain't not being nice no more. I'm done.
Right, but you don't want to break.
She be all right. Ain't nobody on her. Pull that leg. Pull that leg. Pull that leg. You got your gate free. Hold on. She'll be all right. Nobody's on you. Only thing you got to do is let your hands go. Let your hands go.
No. Oh, stop!
You're gonna get tased. You're gonna get tased.
Stop! I would get up and just stop.
No, you don't kick me in the face. You're going to jail. Yes, you did. You're right. You're going to jail. He just tried to bite me. She just kicked me in the face.
I want you to stop.
I promise you. Get tased. You are going to get tased. You don't kick me in the face. You just kicked me again. She started fighting us. She started bit me. She kicked him.
Yelling at her mom.
She started banging her head. Once we got her in cuffs, she started banging her head, banging her head. She wants some.
Bitch.
No.
So now.
No.
Roll. Let it go ahead and roll because it's on. It is okay. That's so hold on. Let me tell you guys something that we didn't see here. Is that they ended up not arresting her and taking her to jail. Yeah, she's still fighting. She fought the whole way. She fought from the time at that door to the time they got her to the car, kicking and screaming and acting a damn fool. They decided not to arrest her because she was underage and they know that juvenile won't take her.
DJJ.
So what they did was they 1013 her. Soon as they said 1013, she's like, oh, I don't want to go to 1013. I don't want to go to 1013. She already knew what 1013 was. So she done been down this road before.
She done been there.
So they strapped her ass to that damn gurney and gave her ass a shot and then took her ass on down there to wherever, Grady or wherever.
Lucy said she needs to meet Sparky the Taser. She done named the damn Taser. Pull up, Lucy. Look at Earl. Earl said, tase that bitch. Earl said, tase that bitch. And then Lucy said she needs to meet Sparky.
She's
Sparky
out.
the taser.
But let me tell you something. This is how kids get emboldened enough to kill their parents.
Yes. Because there's no if there's no respect. Listen, if there's 3 male officers, this little girl is probably 105
soaking wet.
Is she still fighting 3 officers?
She has no respect for authority.
She'll hurt somebody.
She will hurt someone.
She will hurt somebody.
This is what will have her kill her mama and slice her throat in the middle of the night.
Right.
Because she has no self-discipline and no one's ever smacked her back in control.
It was that Sabrina. Sabrina said, I thought police handle girls carefully. Well, ma'am,
I thought girls handle police carefully because she's out of control.
She's out of control. So Sabrina, so in that situation, what should the police have done?
Right.
She was out of control. And I have fuzzy cuffs too, girl. Lucy, you better stop.
Lucy says, I got fuzzy cuffs too.
Hey, listen, my email address is at the bottom. Jeff at askacop.com. We could use those fuzzy cuffs, girl.
But to the other person, what would you have done? If you were the officer on the scene, what would you have done? Because you can't let them just sit there and argue all day long. You can't let her go up there and assault their mama and keep throwing things and breaking things. Yeah. That's against the law. That's property damage. It is. And her little ass ain't paid for shit in that house. Mm-hmm. Okay? Her little ass ain't paid for shit in that house. If I was the mama, I wanted to let her take shit. You ain't taking no clothes. You ain't taking no dog. You ain't paid for shit. You ain't taking a goddamn thing out this damn house, period, point blank. And get the fuck out my house. Sorry.
I ain't never seen you talk like that. Now, this right here is the comment of the century. Their parents caused all this.
Touchdown. Who said that? Who said that? Aziz? Who's that?
Aziz Overbody?
Aziz?
Aziz over.
Hey, field goal, Aziz. Right there, baby.
Do you think there are habits to be stopped?
Pull that one up. Who's that? Alan, pull that up.
Pull Atkins up.
Yeah.
Do you think
there are habits that stop by handling her? Do you think that
the habit will stop by handing her to the police? Is that what you're trying to say?
Oh, no.
I think it should. Now, had they zapped that bitch, they probably would have.
No. See, again, the mama, that's a good question, bro. That's a good question. Do you think,
or ma'am,
do you think that our habits be stopped by handling her to the police? No, I don't. Because she's out of control and she doesn't respect authority. But, and we get this all the time, when people cannot handle a situation, then they call the police to interject.
Call the police.
So you're interjecting us in your bullshit now, and now you're expecting us to handle it. So not necessarily will I think it correct her behavior. I think that it will possibly get her some of the mental help that she needs by 1013ing her, which means taking her down to a psych ward and seeing what's going on up here. But no, just calling the police for this little out of control child ain't gonna stop nothing.
Don't need a 1013. She's just probably a spoiled ass brat that her mama didn't handle when she was younger, and now she thinks she can just do whatever she want to do. That's what I think that is.
Well, but when you're talking about the out of control, breaking things, throwing things, assaulting people and stuff like that.
That's an out of control teenager.
It is out of control teenager.
Think that she can do whatever she wants. And I agree with Atkins. Mama did that shit.
Oh, I agree with that too. Mama did that shit. She didn't just start with that. So the
question was, handing her over to the police, would that solve anything? And I believe so. What Lucy's at? Lucy says, I think girls act that way with the police because they think they won't get manhandled by the police. You act like an adult, you get hit. Oh, girl.
Lucy,
this is my spirit animal.
Field goal.
My fucking spirit animal.
Another fucking field goal.
But listen, that's what I just told him.
He
was like, oh, that was rougher. I said, no. I would have been face planted that bitch and put her in cuffs.
Well, listen.
You talked about tasing her. Don't you try to come in with that shit.
Listen, no, I would have tased her. But I would have tased her to keep her under control because the taser is what I know that I'm going to have to rough handle her. All right.
You should have rough handled her, but the taser takes it to another place. That's the first step of use of force.
Right.
You have to do a use of force report.
No, that's fine. I don't mind writing.
I'd rather slam that bitch.
He did slam her, and she kicked him in the face.
He ain't slam her hard enough.
No, I don't want to hurt her. But
but you want to taser?
Well, not.
Get the fuck out of here.
I don't want to physically.
Kick by it.
I don't want to physically.
But you want to taser?
I will taser. Yes, I will taser.
Listen,
yes.
son. I'd rather face plant her than to put the iron.
I don't want her to have bruises and a black eye and a busted lip and all that other stuff. The taser doesn't give you none of that unless you fall flat on your face.
First of all, she got a hoodie on. So what taser you shooting? A 7 series? He didn't have a 7 series, so it would have got through.
Yeah, it would have got through it.
But it was 2 or 3 officers there.
No, there was 2 officers there.
Okay, so still 2 male officers there, but on a little 105.
But listen, this ain't like we're handling a dude. Right, so we're not handling a dude. So
it doesn't matter if it's a dude. So you can't go gender like that because it's just control. You have to get her under control. Pull up a Desiree. There we go. It says the sad thing about it is the girl has problems.
Probably been abused.
She most likely learned that behavior from someone.
I'm not condoning it, but I'm calling it a failure on the parents' part. Now, okay, who's that? Desiree, my girl. Desiree, you hit the nail on the head because what we don't see on this video is
the mom. Mom ain't back.
No. She says the officer was like, you kicked me in the face. She was like, yeah, because you were manhandling me. And then she says, well, that's because when I was younger and my daddy used to manhandle me, I do everything I can to keep from being assaulted and being hurted. Desiree, you hit it right on the head.
Listen. Let me explain something right now. Hold on. Lucy says, hi, spoiled brat. I like to introduce you to Sparky. Yes. Yes.
My people are with me.
Yes.
Hey, people are with me. I'm sorry.
So there's more votes for the taser than being slammed.
I'm sorry.
So the bitch should have been zapped. Okay, cool.
I would have zapped her. I wouldn't have gave her a long one. I wouldn't have gave her the full ride, but I would have definitely let her feel that fire.
Okay, so listen. Pull up Lucy one more time. Lucy just said something. Listen, Lucy. We got comments coming in left and right. God damn, we can't. Keep up.
We can't keep up.
You read that. Can you see it?
Yeah, I can see it right here. There's so many kids who come from bad homes and abuse. They still know right from wrong. I'm sorry. I agree with you 100%. Who's
Pull
that?
Up Atkins. Right,
Lucy,
that was Lucy.
Absolutely. Pull up Atkins.
There we go.
She might not learned it from someone, but she probably the way she was brought up.
That was probably how she was brought up. Yes. Because I could guarantee you, watch this. I could guarantee you from this video, the way mom was.
That's right. Mom was out of control too, because she was going back and forth too.
She probably got that from mom, and she probably wasn't whooping that ass.
Right.
Because I'm telling you right now.
So let me ask you a question.
Spare the rod, spoil the child.
That's right. Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
So when your child is, let's say 8, 9 years old or whatever,
punch him in the face.
Listen.
That's the answer.
And she's sassy. She's like,
I gave you the answer.
Right?
I just gave you the answer.
Listen, some parents think that's cute.
Oh yeah, and in
So
video. That's so cute.
That's so cute. Look at her. She going off.
Kate Spark. What Kate Spark says? I know all girls in this show live.
I know all
will be
girls
feeling some way
because
the man in the
because the man in the house are taking the talking to the indirectly, huh? The man in the houses are talking to the indirectly. Listen. Producer, am I reading that right?
Are we reading that right? Producer, can you read that, producer, please?
I know all girls in this live show will be feeling somehow because men in the house are talking to her indirectly.
Well,
but even if they was listen, I'm telling you, listen. At one point, listen. So, I grew up in a 2-parent household. All right. And I know that's rare, right? For everybody, that's rare. Okay, cool. I did.
Man or woman or woman, or man and woman. Never mind.
This is a night. You son of a bitch.
Go ahead, touch me.
Mama, if you watching this,
I love you, Mama.
I want you to punch him as hard as you can when you see this motherfucker. Look, She's 73 years old, but she got that fire.
She got that fire behind her.
I can tell you stories about my mom. My mom was a fighter. But anyway, I'll tell you right now that in a 2-parent household, and I saw, like I said, my daddy deal with my sister, and she was a daddy's girl, but she knew not to say sideways shit to dad. Right. Why? Because dad is the disciplinarian.
That's right.
Mom is the nurturer. That's how it is in a 2-parent household.
Right.
Right. So if there's a man in the household that is giving discipline to the kids, yeah, you cannot talk to us any kind of way. Yes, you cannot do whatever the fuck you want to do. Right. That's how it is. Right. You either respect it or you get your ass whooped. Right. And that's easy. Now, if I'm not whooping your ass enough and you become an adult and you go to jail, okay, cool. Let the justice system deal with you. Period. But pull up Atkins. We got Atkins. So the girl that was.
So, my takeaway on it is simply this here. It's real simple. The Bible tells us, spare the rod, spoil the child. And I can tell you now, this little girl has not had any type of home training as far as disciplinary, and it's coming out and it's showing right now. Even when the police get there, when most people would say, hold on, let me back up, calm down a little bit. Yeah, she's going full throttle ahead. Full force. And right there, listen, I tell my kids, and I'll tell anybody, we're the last line of defense. If you don't listen to your parents, kids, for the kids out there that's listening, once you see those police cars roll up, you gonna listen to us. Yeah. We're not your parents. We're not your grandparents. We don't have a dog in this fight, nothing like that. We're there to strictly enforce the law. So if you don't want to listen to your parents, if you don't want to listen, if you saying fuck them, you saying fuck the grandparents, you ain't gonna say fuck us. Because we got somewhere for you to go, whether it's 1013 or whether it's juvenile jail or wherever.
Because we have to act. And our prayer is, we have to act. Now, my prayer is the young lady, because we had a question, was turning her over to the police. There's 4,200 people in here. Turn her over to the police. Will that help her? Our prayer is if we have to put you down, whether it's roughhousing or a taser, our prayer is that you learn from that and we never have to come back. Our prayer is you learn from that. You're like, you know what? I never want to disrespect my parents again. I never want to go through this again. That's our prayer.
So the people that are saying, the man in a rough house and her and stuff like that. Here's the problem. Is that at 3:00 in the morning when she decides she's had enough and wants to go slit mom's neck, then what happens then? Or you're saying, well, that's a private matter and the police shouldn't be involved in it. So should the police have been called? Again, 3:00 in the morning, she slices mama's neck.
It's not a private matter.
That's mama's responsibility to keep from kicking that girl's ass up and down that street to call the authorities.
But it's a disturbance. It's not a private matter. It's a disturbance.
And she's tearing up her shit inside.
Yeah. So fucking call the police. But I can guarantee you this. Mom will also learn something too. We had somebody made a comment about this is how she was raised. Yeah. So the mom, what the mom's gonna learn? What a 1013 is that mama got to come down there too.
That's right.
And we got to release her ass to mom.
So even though all this has happened, you're still responsible for your child. I tell people all the time, they get so pissed at me. We're not a babysitting machine.
Pull up Atkins.
We're not a babysitting machine.
Yeah, we're not. Because one of the things about police is that, so it says, sure, Jeff, we pray for them. No one wants to have a bad character child. And yes, that is true. That is true. But sometimes it does happen. Even in a good home, it does happen. But our prayer is, in that young lady's situation, 2 officers fought her. She got in cuffs. They probably put her in the back of a police car. Our hope is she learned from that, and that will never happen again.
I like Lucy. My grandmama would have let us pick a belt we wanted her to use, and whoop that
belt
ass.
A belt, Lucy, you young, because my mama would have told me to go get a goddamn switch
or extension cord
Extension cord. Me and Qualisha. Our parents would have told us to go get a switch off the tree. You understand me?
Felicia's mama would have hit her right in the eye.
Right in the fucking eye. Come here, Felicia.
You want to know something, you little bitch?
Ah! But listen, I'm telling you, listen, I'm from the country. My mama told me several times, go get me a switch. I come with a little tiny switch. You don't do that? I'd rather come with a goddamn branch.
She'll pick that trip out the damn ground and beat your ass with it.
Beat my ass with it, yes.
So, all right. So yeah, this is the type of stuff that we've got to.
So we've talked about kids for a minute, but we got to move on.
Right, we're going to move on. We're going to move on.
Civilians and police officers.
Right. Okay. All right. So let's.
Teasing me. Y'all remember that shit from Bernie Mac?
Let's move on to a quick. Let's pay some bills real quick. Take a quick commercial break. Everybody refill up their glasses, stuff like that. We're gonna pay some bills real quick. We're gonna be right back with you in a minute.
With over 50 years of experience and a perfected 100% American-made manufacturing process, Tallman Pool sets the standard for excellence in fiberglass pools, spas, and tanning ledges. That's right, our pools aren't just pools, they're works of art. Meticulously crafted to bring beauty, relaxation, and endless enjoyment to your backyard. And when it comes to quality, Tallman Pools doesn't cut corners. Ready to take the plunge? Contact Tallman Pools today at 770-478-2257 or shoot us an email at contactus@tallmanpools.com. Visit us at 8993 Tara Boulevard, Jonesboro, Georgia 30236. Tallman Pools, where luxury meets craftsmanship.
Okay, and we are back, folks. Okay, so now we're going to get into our syllabus here. You know, every thing. What is this here? What is this? What do we got? What do we got?
Like
Kate, I have a question, Jeff.
Pull up Kate.
What if this bad character girl is your sibling or daughter in this situation? What would you do?
Kate, I'm going to be honest with you. The police would have been called. I'd have beat her ass, told her to go to bed. Now, let's just say it went a step forward and the police are called. I'd have helped the police. Bitch, you not going to fight the police? No, you about to go to jail. I would have, honestly. My kids would tell you. If my kids was in this chat, Kate, they would tell you. You showing your ass like this, 'cause I'm telling you, with my parents, there was no showing your ass like this. My parents was like, if you remember WWE back in the 90s, when they had the tag team, my parents would tag team and whoop my ass when I was bad. When I was good, I was good.
So,
but if it was my daughter, yes, the police would have never been called.
So let me tell you something, Kate. I had a child who did something stupid and ended up going to prison for like 5 or 6 years. And it was something stupid. And I did not call that child. I did not write that child. I did not put no money on his books. I did not go visit that child. So I'm a strong believer of you got to talk the talk and walk the walk. It ain't just because it's my child. Oh, then the rules change. Oh, go easy on her and stuff like that. Oh, no. Matter of fact, we're going to turn up the heat.
The same, yeah.
We're going to turn up the heat. Okay? Now, my son was pissed at me for years because I never came and visited him. I wasn't that kind father that when kids go to jail for doing stupid shit that you would think. And I told him, I said, son, I love you. I don't give a fuck what you think.
But you got to go through this.
You did this shit. You got yourself in this situation, and you going to learn today about consequences.
Yes.
You have to pay your debt to society. And he did. And then after that, guess what? This boy won't jaywalk now.
On the straight now.
He won't jaywalk now.
Yes.
But I knew that first off, I had 9 other eyes watching me. What I did with this kid here.
You said 9?
9 other eyes. I have 10 kids.
Oh,
so shit. I knew I had 9 other eyes watching me how I handled this. And then I had to walk it like I talk it. Yes, I was.
You
okay. I had to walk it like I talk it.
Walk it.
All right. and I had to stand by my guns. All right, that every kid that said, listen, you get in trouble, you're going to be on your damn own. So none of my other kids got in trouble.
Because they saw that shit, and that's good. But, Kate, that's how it should be. I believe from the jump. Now, Tripp said something earlier, and I stand on this. These new age parents, when the kids be talking back and saying silly shit, it's like, oh, that's so funny. Ha, ha, ha. Hee, hee. And then when they fucking 12 and 13, they beating your ass.
Or they
and I think this was a case of that. Oh, it's so cute. Look at her. She's so cute.
Look how sassy she is. She's just like her mama. She's just like her mama.
She's just like me. Yeah, she's just like me. Now she's just like you, bitch. And now you calling the police. Yeah, no.
Because she's out of control.
She's out of control, yeah.
So, okay, we're going to jump into syllabus here.
Let's go.
Slide 1, disrespectful police, civilians, and kids. I'll start it off. Title, the importance of respect.
Did you say title? Don't read the bold.
Okay. All right. Well, I like to read the bold. Okay. Don't read. All right, fine. The importance of respect. Understanding disrespectful behavior between police, civilians, and kids. A comprehensive look at Georgia's law. See, we're going to always interject Georgia laws. Hold on one second.
Pull up Dennis for me.
We're going to always interject Georgia law. Go ahead. What does he say?
Dennis said, wow, I love how Kate is throwing questions at you guys.
Oh,
me
yeah.
too.
Oh, I love
very
it too.
Valid questions. Yes.
No, that's why we do this. This is the whole purpose of the show, bro.
Any questions?
That's the whole purpose of the show. We love you guys. We love answering questions like this. It's the whole purpose of the show. Okay, a comprehensive look at Georgia law and the need for kindness. All right, go ahead. Okay.
So in Georgia, disrespectful behavior towards police officers can escalate into criminal charges such as disorderly conduct or obstruction. So, in a case like the young lady, for instance, it was disorderly from the beginning. It was obstruction from the beginning, but because she was a juvenile, we can't do that. There's different laws from juvenile law to adults, right?
You can still charge her with it.
You can't.
Wait a minute. Which one? This is slide number 2. Oh, shit. I'm sorry. Hold on. We got them mixed up.
Oh, shit.
Where's 2?
It was on the back.
On the back of the thing. Okay, hold on.
Oh, wait, I can read it.
My bad.
What constitutes disrespectful behavior? It's on the ground.
Hold on. Here.
You got it. All right.
Jesus Christ.
What constitutes?
We're a professional show around here, people.
We're trying.
This is a Wooford.
What constitutes disrespectful behavior? Police, civilian, and kids in conflict situations impact negative outcomes. It could be. We didn't even answer the first question. Okay, the first question is what constitutes disrespectful behavior?
What you just seen on that video.
That's the question. On that video, right?
You want disrespectful behavior? Rewatch that video.
That's disrespectful behavior. And it being a juvenile or if that was an adult, same thing. That was disrespectful behavior.
And it's all around disrespect.
Yeah, all around disrespect. When an officer comes in, like we can't just, when an officer walks into a situation like that, we can't just say, oh, okay, well, you don't want to be bothered, so we're just we're out of here. We're out of here.
You can't do that. And the officer's got to be fair and impartial also. So he's got to gather what the hell is going on with the situation. Is mom the aggressor? Is the child the aggressor?
But
is there something else? Right.
We understand that at this point,
we know a little
irritated, but we don't know who the aggressor is.
Right. Is the child being molested? Is the child, on drugs? Whatever. There's 100 different scenarios that this can go. But we can see in this case, the child was just clearly out of control.
The child was wild. But once again, if there's 2 or 3 officers there, I can guarantee you the officer that was looking at from the child standpoint, there was another officer talking to the mom.
Right.
So whatever mom was saying versus what the child was saying, and we gotta communicate and put that shit together and find out who did what.
Right.
Like you said, who was the primary
aggressor? Who, when, where,
here?
why. And we could clearly see who the primary aggressor was. The little motherfucker throwing everything and breaking everything in my goddamn house while I'd have worked hard 12, 13, 14, 15 hours a fucking day, and this little motherfucker, Yankee motherfucker, throwing and breaking my shit. I'm trying to take anger management classes, people. It's not working. Okay, slide number 3, disrespectful behavior by civilians towards police. All right, here we go. Here we go. Works both ways. Georgia law. In Georgia, disrespectful behavior towards the police officers can escalate into criminal charges such as disorderly conduct or obstruction. OCGA, okay, 16-11-39, disorderly conduct. This code defines disorderly conduct as is used. This code defines disorderly conduct as using obscene, vulgar, or profane language in the presence of another person, particularly if it is likely to provoke a violent response in the context of civilians police interactions. Aggressive language or behaviors could fall under this situation or statute. I'm sorry, this statute.
Yes.
OCGA 16-10-24, obstruction of a law enforcement officer. This section covers obstruction, the hindrance or the resistance of officers in the lawful discharge of their duties, civilians refusing to comply with the lawful orders, or physically resisting can be charged under this code section. So this is a catch-all.
That was a lot. Yes.
These two here are catch-alls. Just act like you got some fucking sense.
All right, so we got another one. So what constitutes
what
disrespectful behavior is actually complex, but I like the way you put it.
Right. So okay, disorderly conduct, using obscene and vulgar or profane language in the presence of another person, particularly if it is likely to provoke a violent response. Fuck you, bitch! I'm gonna beat your ass. That's gonna likely provoke a violent response. Yeah. Fuck you, you punk ass motherfucker! I'm gonna beat your punk ass. That's gonna right. Okay. In the context of civilian police interactions.
Now, that young lady, has she been an adult?
Oh, it'd been totally different. Totally different.
Disorderly and obstruction.
Right. Easy. Right. OCGA 10-24, OCGA 16-10-24, obstruction of law enforcement officers in their official duties, and 16-11-39, disorderly conduct, period, point blank, all day long, Sundays, and we can roast a turkey to it. Okay, you take the next one, number 4, slide 4.
All right, number 4. Georgia law requires police officers to maintain professionalism even in challenging situations. So, our first officer, my man, did an amazing job.
He did.
Kept his composure. He was on it. Now, there was some times where I was just like, yo, you gotta take control of the situation because you can't let the situation take control of you. But I get it. Violations can lead to disciplinary actions or civil liabilities. OCGA 35-8-7, professional conduct of a law enforcement officer. The code mandates that all law enforcement officers must complete training on proper conduct, including how to handle encounters with civilians. Disrespectful actions by officers that violate the training can result in sanctions or dismissals. So what that means, you go ahead.
What does that put your mind of? The Sandra Macy case.
Yes.
Okay. Let's just keep it real.
Because he had to read. I wish we could pull that video up, but I know it's long gone. But when she answered that door,
that's right.
He had to have read what was going on with her mental. Now, we're not mind readers. But we body language, words, are they slurring? What does her eyes look like? What are her hands doing?
You can see she's in some type of mental crisis.
she's in some type of crisis. That's exactly right.
Right.
OCGA 51-1-20. Oh, this is new to me. Civilian liability for civil. What I said?
Civilian.
That's all
right. That's Wilford. Let it come.
Civil liability for malicious arrest.
Woo!
This allows civilians. Well, people don't know what you're talking about because I ain't never seen this.
Go ahead.
This allows civilians to pursue civil claims against officers who overstep their authority. Come on, somebody. I'm about to get the preaching in here. Call me Cufflo Dollar. Such use of excessive force or making arrests without probable cause.
Now, how many times have we seen that? Come on, let's just keep it real. Okay, so this is a civil section. Notice, so all 16 sections of the OCGA is going to be criminal. All 40 sections of the OCGA is going to be traffic. And so this is
16 is traffic.
or 50.
16 is traffic. Right?
Yeah.
Malcolm.
Is the Malcolm's on here? What? Whoa.
Malcolm's in here.
Malcolm on here?
My friends. Hello. Malcolm. Hey.
How you doing?
But go ahead. So
okay. So under the 51-1-20 is the civil liability malicious acts of arrest. So this is for the officer who is really overzealous, doing the most, and doesn't have any probable cause to arrest you and arrest you anyway. Does that happen? Yes, it does happen.
Yeah, preach
because
I'm about to preach it. You understand?
Because we are human beings. We're human beings and we're fallible. All right. So yes, we have that.
What does fallible mean?
We're not perfect.
We're not perfect.
Right. We're not perfect. So yes, you do have those bad apples in the bunch that take it a step around
the house. Hey, Miss Malcolm.
Miss Malcolm in here. Oh man, I love the Malcolms. I'm so glad they're here. I'm so glad they're here. The Malcolms are the biggest supporters of us, and I love those guys. I get to see them on the weekends.
Mr. Malcolm, please put your handle in there. Put your YouTube handle in there so that people will know how to come and see you.
Mr. Malcolm is a preacher.
He is a preacher.
And he's a very good preacher.
And he knows what he's talking about.
And he knows what he's talking about, yes.
Put your handle in the chat.
Every Sunday, he preaches online. And y'all need to tune in to Mr. Malcolm to come see. Right now, we have 3,385 streams live in here.
85.5.
And this is a little low for us. But I'll take it. The who's here is supposed to be here. Yes. But y'all tune into Mr. Malcolm. Mr. Malcolm, put your handle in here for your church so people can tune in on Sundays.
Every
also.
Sunday, what time, all that stuff. Put it in there. We'll put it at the bottom.
Okay, so number 5.
To that, disrespectful behavior by kids or adults. Answer: Georgia law provides guidelines for addressing disruptive behavior by minors. That is true, including interactions with law enforcement and authority figures like teachers. Now, if anybody knows me, and I worked with him for years, anybody knows me, I hate working with juveniles. I do hate working with kids in a law enforcement capacity. And all the other officers that are in here, it's 3,300 people in here, they will agree with me because it is so tough with juveniles in the system. And it is. OCGA 16-5-23.
So I want to interrupt you for 1 second. I got to interrupt you for 1 second. Yes, it's tough working with juveniles, but I'm going to tell you the reason why it's tough working with juveniles. Because, and I'm sorry, my cops, I love you. I bleed blue, but I got to tell the truth. Our juvenile justice system uses a point system.
Yeah.
Okay. The reason why they use a point system is because there were so many officers back in the day putting bogus, ridiculous charges on kids, felony charges on kids, that the juvenile justice system had to step in and say, hold on. We're going to ruin this kid's life for life. So they started the point system because as cops was overshooting the gun and really doing things that we weren't supposed to be doing. But with that being said, a point system was put into place to monitor this. So this is the reason why it's so difficult when you have kids being out of control and buckle out like this young lady to get her in the juvenile justice system because there's a point system available. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Now, minors' behavior. So let me start over. 16-5-23.
You just spill this? Okay, go ahead. Okay, I'm sorry.
It's a hole in.
All right, go ahead.
In our ice bucket. Sorry. Simple assault in situations where minors' behaviors involve threats or attempt to injure an adult or officer, they may be charged with simple assault even if no physical harm occurs. So that young lady, she told that officer several times, "Yo, piss off. I will fuck you up.
Fuck you up. I'm gonna kick your ass."
She
blah, blah,
kicked
blah, blah,
the
blah.
officer in the face. We support this channel. Truth is power. Thank y'all. So, Malcolm, Facebook Live, 11 a.m., Delight in the Word Ministries, and YouTube also.
Okay. Facebook Live, 11 a.m. Yep, Delight in the Word Ministry, and YouTube also. Yeah. So y'all tune in every Sunday for that, please. He's a good man. Trust me.
Very powerful word.
Very, very knowledgeable. When him and his wife, when it comes to preaching the word, I love them dearly. My wife and I love them dearly. They're good people.
If it wasn't, I would not say so.
Oh no.
I'd be like,
I'd be like, you might want to skip that one.
Like, Malcolm? Oh yeah, don't put that up.
They're good people.
Yes,
they're good people. Trust me, you won't be disappointed. Okay. What did you? Are you done with 5?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay.
6. 6 was on the back. So.
Oh shit. Okay, 6.
Answer.
The importance of kindness. Now, I'm the most kind guy you'll ever want to meet until you piss me off. All right. Answers. While kindness is not directly legislated, Georgia emphasizes on peaceful conduct is reflected in the state's focus on conflict resolution and de-escalation. How many times have we heard that word? Okay. De-escalation. De-escalation. That's the main goal that we're always trying to do. Conflict resolution is another word that you'll hear often on this program. Yes. Okay. Because our job is not to go in there
hand in hand.
Right. Our job is not to go in there and fuck you up and shoot you and kill you, all that other stuff. Our job is to go in there and to do conflict resolution and to do a peaceful settlement. That's the goal. Does it always work? No.
Because when we get there, somebody show their ass.
Right.
And it gets escalated.
OCGA 15-11-2, Juvenile Court Codes. The purpose. This section highlights the importance of providing care, guidance, and rehabilitation for children, encouraging positive behavior and interactions to foster a safe community. Community policing programs. Although not a specific code, Georgia encourages community policing strategies that focuses on building positive relationships between the officers and civilians, reinforcing the roles of kindness and understanding.
Has to.
Okay. So
now there are times when that shit has to go out the window. Hence, this young lady, her shit had to go out the window. Pull up what's that? I think that's just.
Sure, kindness is not what we can just judge based on peaceful conduct. Yeah, you're right.
That is right. But because a shit show can go down just like that.
Right. And most of the time it does go down within seconds.
Yes.
And before you know it, you're sitting there talking to them. They produced a gun.
I had a motherfucker.
And before you know it, you're shooting. You got to shoot them or something like that.
Yes.
And it's like, what the hell just fucking happened?
Listen, I had a guy one time. I won't say what agency I was at, but I thought this was the nicest motherfucker I met in my life. He's like, yes, sir.
Oh, okay.
You know, I was like, you got your license on? He was like, yes, sir, I got my license on. Gave me his license, handed me his license. I handed it to my partner to go, to go run it while I watched him because it was him. He stepped outside, he was on back, but there was 2 other people in the car, right? Mm-hmm. So it was just 2 of us, so we're doing it. And this motherfucker was the nicest guy I've ever met in my life. And he was young, and he said the words. Now, where I'm from is 1099. Mm-hmm. Right? Motherfucker said 1099. Nigga eyes got that big, and he tried to punch me. The sweetest motherfucker just went to goddamn
100.
100. It went from 0 to 100 just that quick. So that's why, once again, why we are the way we are. Go ahead and pull up, what was that, Kamala Malcolm?
Thanks for informing us about this. We have children and grandchildren. Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. I can't say enough about the Malcolms. I can go on about those.
Oh, we go on and on and on about the Malcolms. But we do have to move because we've been talking about kids.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
We've been talking about rude kids for a minute.
Yeah.
So we do have to keep it moving.
Yeah, slide 7.
Slide 7. Lack of respect or failure to de-escalate situations can lead to legal complications, arrests, increased tension between police and civilians. OCGA 16-10-.
Hold on a minute. That's going to be criminal. When you see 16, you already know that's criminal.
It's criminal. Yes.
40 is traffic. 16 is criminal. Anytime it starts with 16, go ahead.
So obstruction. When citizens or kids, hear me out. When citizens or kids fail to comply with police instructions, situations can escalate quickly into obstruction charges without kindness or respect on both sides. Minor incidents can turn into legal issues.
Absolutely.
That is so true. Like I just got finished telling him. This guy was just speeding.
Mm-hmm.
And he turned that shit into a whole different ballgame.
Right.
Yes. Civil rights lawsuits. Disrespectful behavior by police towards citizens. Now, this is where it goes full circle here, guys. Disrespectful behavior by police towards citizens can lead to lawsuits under civil rights violations, particularly under federal law like 42 USC 1983, which applies when law enforcement violates constitutional rights.
That's right.
So here we are. So we're about to eat now.
Okay. Slide 8. Legal protections and responsibilities. Okay. Georgia law establishes the rights and responsibility for civilians, police, minors, promoting fair and respectful treatment. Okay. For civilians, OCGA 16. So we already know that's going to be criminal. 1611-36. Luring and prowling. Okay. Clarifies that civilians must comply with lawful instructions from police officers. However, they have the right to file complaints pursuant to legal actions if officers oversteps. I tell you, the time on the street is not to be arguing with the police.
It's not the time.
That's what we have internal affairs. We have everything else that you can do besides argue with these guys on the streets at that time. Okay.
Yeah,
don't do it. That's not the time for it.
It's not the time.
That's what we have internal affairs for. Okay. For the police, OCGA 35-8-7 emphasizes accountability and training and professional conduct for kids. OCGA.
Oh, we can't skip over that.
Okay.
That's a big one.
Yep.
For police, because that's like our standard right there.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's the standard for police right there. 35-8-7 accountability
and training.
Because every time, this is what y'all might say, why is that the standard? Every time an officer is involved in some big shit on CNN, what do they say? Was he trained correctly?
That's right.
Blah, 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 blah. This is what falls under why we're trained the way we're trained, why we go through what we go through, etc., etc. Now, there are certain agencies where training is like a must, right? Most agencies, for instance, qualifications like once a year. But you have some agencies where you got to qualify twice a year,
right?
3 times a year,
or quarterly,
right? Now, I think it should be quarterly, right?
Too.
But this is what guides us in our accountability. This is what holds us to the fire, right? All right, go ahead for kids.
Okay, so for kids under OCGA 15-11-2 ensures that children are treated fairly within the justice system, which is the point system. Okay, with a focus on rehabilitation over punishment. What does that mean?
And that's the goal.
Rehabilitation. We want, because these kids have got to live the rest of their life.
Yeah.
The goal is to rehabilitate them over punishment.
Before we put criminal charges on them,
First,
let's try to help them.
Reverse that with adults. Okay, it's more of a punishment.
Yeah.
You did wrong, you robbed a bank, slap on the hand, you're in jail for 5 years or whatever, right? With children, a little difference. It's rehabilitation over punishment. Okay, go ahead to 9.
Summary and recommendation.
Summary.
The overall goal.
Go ahead. It's the Wolford.
Summary.
Summary.
This nigga's bitter. He done brought up some childhood shit. Summary. Fuck y'all. All right, who's that? Miss Malcolm says that's the key. Training and accountability.
Absolutely.
And I agree, Miss Malcolm. The overall goal is to promote respect through understanding legal guidelines and fostering positive interactions. Now that says a lot, because I've worked with officers. I've worked with maybe in my 14 years, I could count on one hand how many officers I worked with where they were absolute assholes.
Guys, we're up to 4,251 streams. Thank you, guys. Now we're getting up to where we need to be at. Yep. Go ahead. But keep sharing that link.
Because normally we had 10.
I ain't no damn 10.
We did. We hit motherfucker.
Oh, 10,000. Yeah. I thought you were talking about 10 streams. I was about to say 10 streams. We ain't been on that since we started. Okay. All right. Go ahead.
Anyway.
Come on, little buddy, get up. Test yourself out. What the fuck happened here?
You heard
what the fuck just happened?
Hey, listen.
No, we ain't telling that story.
We not telling that story. No.
Number 9.
Number 9. You said number. You said letter.
Or letter 9.
All right. So let me say it again. The overall goal is to promote respect through understanding legal guidelines and fostering positive interactions. So our goal, even when you get pulled over and an officer's walking to your car, or you're at home and it's a domestic dispute, our goal always, as soon as we get in the car, we want this shit to go as positive as possible. Right. Why? Because it's our life on the line. We don't know what the fuck y'all got going on inside.
Right.
You see the number one officers are killed on are just domestic disputes.
That's right. And they're usually killed with their own gun.
Yes. So when we walk up to somebody's house, we're not asking them, hey, sir, do you mind taking our gun and killing us with it? No, that shit doesn't happen. Right. Our goal is to foster a positive interaction. We want to solve this shit. Respect between police and civilians is essential for a functional society, and Georgia's law aims to balance accountability with the rights of all individuals. So what that means is when we get there, we're not trying to violate your rights. We're not trying to fuck with you. We're not trying to bother you. I'll be honest with you. The average officer don't even want to be
there
because we don't want to do the
we don't even want to be there.
No, we don't even want to be there. But when we get there, we're gonna respect you, and we want us to respect you. We want you to respect us. But sometimes it don't go like that.
Someone said, "Been waiting all my life for this recommendation of yours." Thank you so much, man. Believe me when I tell you, this is why we do this show.
This is why we do.
This is why we do this show because listen. We've tried arguing, we've tried fighting. Let's try talking and educating.
Let's try talking.
And let's get a dialogue between the two, between police and community. And maybe, just maybe, we understand each other.
We can solve this shit. And then there's no more officers dying. There's no more people dying. This is a community policing platform. What does that mean? This is a bridge between the police and why we do what we do and how we do what we do. And the community,
right?
We want to bridge this gap to where it's like we understand each other. So even the worst of the worst criminals, when we get there, why are we here? We're only here to solve the problem. We're only here because we got called here because your ass is here, your criminal ass is here, right? So how can we bridge that gap to where everybody leaves safe? That's what this is. That's what community policing is. Kindness and respect are not just social values, but principles, approaches that prevents legal conflict and builds a safer community. When the community and the police can come together in harmony, there's nothing that we can't solve.
Do. Right.
Yeah.
Slide 10. The summary and recommendations, key points, and a recap. The importance of mutual respect, legal framework, and kindness. The recommendations, encouraging community initiative programming, promotions, respect, workshops in schools, and ongoing police training. Respect breeds respect. Mutual understanding is the cornerstone for a safer and productive and loving community.
Yes.
Period, point blank.
Yes.
Okay. Yes. I'm sorry that the producers got this thing over our face. I don't know what's going on here, but
can we pull up
N. Williams?
Pull up N. Williams. Click it, fingers.
Okay, here we go. All right.
Can you see?
Yeah. That's a general goal. Some officers violate a person's right automatically. And if a civilian is not aware of their rights, it only gives the officers the opportunity to take full advantage.
Yes, and this is the gap. You N. Williams. Clap a little louder. Clap.
I'd clap with my feet if I could.
He can't see his feet because it's the belly. This is why we're here.
That's
so
right.
we could tell the public, these are your rights. Be kind, be courteous with our officers because they are also human too.
Respect. And it's just that simple.
You respect him, he'll respect you. Now, the title of this is Disrespectful Officers, Civilians, and Kids. So we didn't get a chance to talk about officers because there are some times where a disrespectful ass officer walk up to your window.
Well, we did talk about that with the Sandra Macy.
Yeah, we did, but it was very little. So we're gonna go back to it. There are times where there's a rude ass officer that walks up to your window for no reason. But you know what I'm gonna say, N. Williams.
So we got internal affairs.
Not just internal affairs. I bet I had to puff through that. But once again, that officer is just as human as you, right?
That's right.
But when that officer clocks in every day or night, he or she, or them or they, has to deal with the bullshit of society. So when they pull you over and they talking to you, we have no idea what that officer just came from.
Right.
I remember one time I worked, I won't say the county, but I remember there was a nasty accident on I-20 and a kid had just got killed and nobody wanted to go up to the scene, but it was me and it was a trooper had to pull this kid. He was like 5 or 6 years old out of the car. This kid was dead. His head was gone. Right? This was maybe like 10 o'clock, 10:30, 11 o'clock, XYZ. Our shift don't end until 6 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
So we had to finish that shift.
Yep.
So everybody after that, how do we deal with you?
Yeah.
Right? How do you know that? You don't know that I just saw a kid just decapitated and died, and we had to put him in a body bag. And so when we come up to you, you are the one that was doing, 101
right.
and a 70. So we pull you over. On one hand, does that give us the right to treat you like shit? No. But at the same time, there's just so much. There's another one from N. Williams. Can you pull that one up? No, is that the same one?
Yeah, that's
the same one. I'm so sorry. I thought it was a different one. But that's why we say, guys, when you get pulled over, when you're dealing with officers, like the officers are human, but we have to deal with utterly human shit. We have to deal with everybody's shit. So when it comes down to it, when you see a local officer, when you see, even if he's at a grocery store or whatever, guys, treat that man or that woman with respect and kindness, because you have no idea
and vice
what
versa.
they've been through, and vice versa. Because even though, once again, we've been mandated to treat everybody with respect and kindness. Go ahead and read that. Who's that?
Those who take hard drugs are not getting scared of the police again. I heard that the reason is that police are collecting money from them and drugs. Is this true? Well, no. I can tell you this here. I'm not going to totally discard that, because in every profession there's bad apples.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But I can tell you, as a general overall scheme of things, we have great cops out there.
Mm-hmm.
Right? We have good guys and girls.
Yes.
Excuse me, I'm sorry. That are doing the job the best that they can, and they're doing the job and in a job that's always trying to knock you down.
Mm-hmm.
Do we have bad apples? Yes.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie to you people. I look right in this camera and tell you, yes, we have bad apples out there. Yes, we do. We have guys that's on a take. We have guys that are doing all types of cricket shit. Those guys will be handled by GBI, and hopefully from you reporting them to internal affairs and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
The bulk part of our officers that are out there every day, are answering 911 calls and doing investigations, are doing a kick-ass job.
Yes.
All right. It's the same thing with when you look at the ratios of, you're talking about police shootings, and you see that where you may have 300-400 police shootings a year, versus when you're talking about black on black crime and things like that, you're up into the 200,000
or
range.
Or we can go to what it really is.
Okay.
Media only puts out.
Right.
Media,
right.
Your mainstream media will only put out when a black officer kills.
No, when a white officer kills a black man. Right.
But there are times where
a lot of times
where it's white on white,
right?
Where it's black on black,
right?
Where so that's not,
that doesn't make it to the news because it doesn't get as much bite.
It doesn't get as much bite or views, because they're all about money,
right? Well, they're all about clicks, which generates revenue, which generates a lot of things. So
yes,
guys, I can't tell you how much this show is therapeutic for me, for Jeff, of what we do when we come to you guys live like this to talk about our jobs. When you're talking about officers who commit suicide and stuff like that, you got to have another outlet other than policing. This is our other outlet right here, explaining the highs and lows of policing and understanding community and policing and bridging the gap between the two.
Mm-hmm.
So this concludes our week's summary of disrespectful police, civilian, and kids. We're asking that you join us, please, next Thursday at 8:00 for another topic that we have. It's going to be really kick-ass.
Another
hot topic. Believe me, we try to bring you the good, the bad, the ugly. Next Thursday at 8:00. We'll be right here at 8:00. If you guys have anything, email us. Okay, I'm sorry.
Somebody says,
pull it up.
I don't think that's true. Hashtag, and they give the hashtag. What's that? Super.
I don't think that's true.
So what's true? Let's talk. All right, we got a few minutes. Like,
we do have just a few seconds.
We got a few seconds. So what's not true? Help me out.
Keep those who take hard drugs.
Great job.
Oh, wait a minute. Those who take hard drugs are not getting scared of the police again. I heard that the reason for the police are collecting money from them we talked about that. Yeah, I said that.
But that wasn't it. That wasn't okay. You read the same thing. But honestly, yes. Your drug dealers, your local drug dealers, yes. When we snatch a drug dealer, I was a narcotics investigator at one point. When we snatch our drug dealers, all that money, whatever they got on them, yes, we take that shit.
Well, it's supposed to go to property, and it's supposed to be logged in and stuff like that.
and it does.
Evidence, right?
But that money goes to the police budget, where we buy cars.
Right,
we
but
buy
it has to be.
keep you guys safe.
It has to be court approved, though. Okay, it's got to go through a process to do that. It's got to be court approved.
What process?
So it's got to go through almost like a adjudication process for that money to be approved.
It's
for
a
that.
seizure
Right.
process.
It's a seizure process, right?
That's how it works.
Right.
So when we take money off drug dealers, yes, that's how this works.
Right.
If a drug dealer got $200,000 on him, we're gonna take that shit.
Right.
And we're going to buy patrol cars. We're gonna buy,
and as we should,
everything else that needs to for that narcotics unit or whatever.
Right.
Like that's how it goes.
So, I want to thank everybody for tuning in. All 5,000 of you guys, or 4,900 of you that tuned in tonight and supported the show, gave your answers and asked your questions and stuff like that. That's what we're here for. I want you to join us. I want you to like, subscribe, and share the channel with other people on YouTube, because we repost this as an actual video on YouTube.
Yes.
All right. So please like and subscribe and share this with your friends and family so that they can get this information and knowledge also, because you may be saving not only your life, but a life of someone that you love. All right.
Yes.
My name is Daryll Triplett.
My name is Jeff.
And we will see you next Thursday at 8:00 on this channel right here.
Love
Peace.
you guys.
Love you guys.
Peace.
Oh, also, please be sure, if you like and love the channel, I'm sorry, the producers put this up. Please, this is our Cash App. Please support the channel. You can send us a donation, whatever you feel like, or you can buy merch, or you can do whatever. That still helps the cause, because this shit ain't cheap. All right? Someone's got to smoke these fine cigars around here.
Someone has to.
I'm just kidding.
No, I'm just telling you, because my rent due. Because I need y'all. I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
Help us support
the
show. Channel. Yes.
Let's just keep it going, guys.
Absolutely.
We are here for you guys. # community policing.
Absolutely.
AskACop.live.
Right. Absolutely.
Love you guys. See you next week.
See you guys next week. We love you. Peace out. All right. Bye.
You say peace out?
Hey, show's not over with yet. No, really, for real. Thursday, 8:00. Don't be late. And buy